Afternoon, everyone. How are we all doing today? I'm here today to talk to you about crystals for sleep because I thought that would fit in quite well with the theme of rest well this week. So if you are watching me on live, do pop a comment up and say hi so I know you're here. Hi Janine. If not, then do pop let me know #replay so I know who's watched this, and as always, if you've got any questions, do pop them below. So I'm going to talk through some crystals that are good for sleep as we're in Rest Well week, and there are some real yummy ones here. So first of all is Moonstone. Obviously, with a name like that, you expect it to be good for sleep, but it's also really good as us for women. It helps sort of with hormones and stuff like that. But it just generally sort of calms you, so allows you to sort of get those softer emotions and be able to drift off to sleep because it helps you feeling safe and warm. So that's Moonstone. Another one is Angelite, which is a sort of very pretty pale blue. And of course, with a name like Angelite, who wouldn't want to sleep with the angels? So it's very gentle. It helps you connect to your higher self. So think your third eye and your crown chakra. And it also helps you with your dreams, helps them be that bit more vivid, so you've got a better chance of remembering them and maybe sort of decoding them and seeing what they're trying to tell you. Next up is Smoky Quartz. Smoky Quartz is a real favourite of mine, and it's one that people actually tend to forget. It's really good for grounding, but it's not got that real thud like some of the black stones or hematite have. Hi Lisa. But it is a really gentle, grounding sort of bit of nurturing, and so it will help you get in that sort of healthy sleep cycle, and is also good sort of for manifesting again during your dreams. So Smoky Quartz, do give that one a go. Next one, a bit of a funny one actually, is Amethyst. Most people that have only got one or two crystals have got Amethyst. It's a really good one to start with. It's really good for lots of things, and it helps sort of calm stress and if you've got too much going on and overwhelm in your head. So it actually brings in those sensations and that calm that help you sleep, to help you sleep like that. But I would say I know a couple of people find that although amethyst calms their mind, it actually makes them too active for sleep. So as with anything with crystals, do sort of try some of the ones I suggest and see, just see how you get on. Next one is another purple one, Lepidolite, and this one's a favourite of mine. It looks a bit like amethyst, but it's not got that see-through, so it's actually more opaque, almost milky, but it's still purple. It's good for self-love, but really good for sleep as well, sort of getting rid of tension, things like that. And if I can't sleep, then labradorite is my go-to. I actually have a thumb stone, so it's a little flat stone which has got a dent in it, and I can just lie there gently rubbing my finger into the indent, and that sort of soothes me off to sleep. Hi Ashling. So that is Lepidolite. Next one, for helping with sleep, rose quartz again. if you've got amethyst and you've got more than one crystal, you've probably got rose quartz as well. Daughter has amethyst under her pillow but keeps getting out of her bed before she gets to sleep. Okay, might be worth trying something a bit different, Janine, if it's not working for her. I would say lepidolite's one of my favourites, or smoky quartz, because that will keep her grounded. Oh yeah, rose quartz is everyone's favourite, isn't it, Lisa? Or yeah, Janine, try rose quartz as well, because it's about that frequency of love, but it's also about that self-love and that compassion and calmness. No, you've only missed the first couple of minutes, Aisling. So certainly rose quartz is, really good. And because so many people have got it, it really is helpful. Off to the crystal shop. Message me, Janine. I can give you a link for that. Aisling, you missed for grounding. I suggested smoky quartz because it's really gentle and grounding, and much more calming than some of the black stones, with which personally when I feel them sometimes I just feel a real thud as it grounds me. Smoky quartz is a lot more gentle, so I would try something like that if you're going to go for a grounding stone. Another one that's really good is selenite. It's just, this stone is just incredible. You do have to be really careful with selenite because it doesn't like water and it is really soft, so it does mark and scratch easily, but it just exudes sort of tranquility and angelic calm, and sort of gets rid of any negative vibrations. It's also really good for if you wear crystal jewelry, then if you get yourself a little selenite dish or plate, then when you take your jewelry off at night, pop it onto the plate or into your dish, and it will actually charge your jewelry overnight. And you often see sort of like the towers or even selenite lights, so they'd be really lovely to have sort of just as a feature crystal as well. I'm finding my crystals are gradually getting bigger. Next up, another one, this one's quite good for grounding, Aisling, is black tourmaline. As well as grounding you, it also sort of protects you. So it gives you sort of the sort of spiritual protection whilst you're asleep. So that is another one to give a go. Howlite's a bit of a funny one. You most often see howlite, probably it dyed turquoise as an alternative to turquoise, but people forget actually it's sort of in its natural state, it's white with sort of almost like spider's webs, or looks like black cracks through it. Tourmaline for protection, Lisa. It's brilliant, isn't it? So howlite tends to get forgotten on its own, but actually without being dyed and taking on any of the benefits of other crystals, it's good on its own because it's good for silence and patience and just maybe observing your thoughts and sort of winding you down to get to that sort of relief and comfort state before you go to bed. So howlite just undyed on its own is a really good one as well. Next one on my list, and the last one, is celestite. I personally haven't tried this one. It comes from the Celestial Heavens Above. It's another one that is quite delicate, but it sort of connects you to your higher self. So again, think your third eye, think your crown chakra, and sort of it deepens your intuitive abilities and sort of opens you up to sort of connection to your divinity whilst letting go from stress. So just to run through the names of those again, because there was a lot, there was 10 there. Moonstone, Angelite, Smoky Quartz, Amethyst, Lepidolite, Rose Quartz, Selenite, Black Tourmaline, Howlite and Celestite. Now, if you found this interesting, make sure you pop back Thursday evening. I think I've set it for about 7:30, and there's a little short video clip where I talk about crystals that are good for use in the bedroom. So I talk about things like selenite, and different ways that you can use them in the bedroom for children as well. So that's up, it's either 7 or 7:30 on Thursday, so do pop up and have a look for that. But thank you for joining me live. As always, any questions, pop them in the comments. And if you're watching me on replay, hashtag sorry I missed you. I'll see you all next week. Bye for now.